periodic table is more than a chart of elements, it's a map of consciousness. Its repeating patterns mirror the cyclical movement of awareness, the rise and fall of karmic density, and the evolution of our psyches. Just as noble gases are complete with their full valence shells, consciousness also passes through stages of reactivity, integration, and transcendence. In each cycle of 7 elements, crowned by the 8th noble gas, is like the 7 chakras, culminating in a higher octave of awareness. Now, periodicity reflects the rhythm of the inner world. The octet rule parallels the layered structure of the human energetic system, and as atomic mass increases, so does karmic mass and the density of unintegrated subconscious material. With heavier elements react less freely, just as individuals weighed down by unresolved energy struggle to move along the path of least resistance. Now, the alkali metals represent the beginning of one's spiritual journey. They are volatile, reactive, and unstable, mirroring the early stages of awakening when a person is highly sensitive to every new experience or insight, or people that haven't done a lot of self-reflection. With one loosely held electron, alkali metals seek constant external engagement. They cannot exist alone without reacting. This is the raw, explosive phase of self-discovery. Now, alkaline earth metals are the next step. With 2 valence electrons and greater stability, they reflect the early sense of self beginning to actually form a structure. Now, the reactions are still strong, but they're not as volatile and are less extreme. This is the stage when someone learns to hold their energy without immediately losing balance. Now, transition metals symbolize the inner alchemical process. They're strong, adaptable, and are able to shift between multiple oxidation stages without losing their identity. These elements represent a matured psyche. The individuals who have worked through layers of themselves and can carry their energy, emotion, and insight with integrity. Their conductivity mirrors the flow of intuition and knowledge through a refined, balanced inner system. Now, halogens represent the seeker archetype. With 7 valence electrons, they're almost whole, but they're still looking outward for completion. They readily form bonds, hoping something outside them will give them what they're lacking. This is the stage of searching for fulfillment in relationships, teachers, achievements, or spiritual experiences. So think someone who does a ton of ayahuasca, maybe. Not yet realizing that the piece that you're missing is within you. Now, the metals symbolize strength and endurance. Now, metalloids represent those who live between identities, shifting depending on their environment, and non-metals reflect rigidity or self-image, where brittleness prevents adaptation unless catalyzed by external influence. Now, Mercury actually stands apart. It's liquid and reflective, embodying the fluidity of communication and the transformative nature of thought. Now, lanthanids and actinids represent higher density or higher dimensional beings, so spirit guides, angels, demons. They're hidden beneath the main table, just as higher realms are hidden beneath our ordinary perception, because you can't see into higher dimensions. They are dense, reactive, and often radioactive. They're too intense to be easily integrated into our material world. yet they serve as catalysts, triggering transformation in whatever it is that they actually touch. And their energetic weight mirrors the presence of archetypes and divine forces across many spiritual traditions. And the noble gases symbolize the different stages of enlightenment. Their shells are complete, so they do not seek bonds, yet others are naturally drawn to them. They are stable, weightless, and self-contained. This is consciousness freed from karmic mass, existing in clarity, stillness, and higher awareness. Now, every property of matter also has a psychological reflection. Oxidation is a thought exposed to material reality. Reactivity is the readiness to change. Conductivity is the flow of energy and understanding, while ionization is the ease of shifting identity. And malleability and adaptability and boiling and melting points are the thresholds at which we transform and the transformation occurs. And the atomic radius is the reach that one has with their field of influence. And electronegativity is an inward pull, while electropositivity is outward seeking. The periodic table isn't just chemistry, it's a type of fractal map of the psyche and the stages of spiritual evolution, from volatile beginnings to noble completion, with each element reflecting a state of consciousness and a step in the journey towards our complete whole individual expression of self. I hope you found this interesting. Leave a like if you liked it, comment if you want to know more, and I'll catch you in the next video.